Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim with your message for this weekend or for the start of your week, whenever you see it, or whenever you feel like that's me, that's what I'm going through. I'm going to use Dreams of Gaia, and I'm going to pull Celtic Cross with it. I will be taking this particular deck all upright. However, I'm going to make it a little complicated. When I clarify with Golden Art Nouveau, I'm going to take reversals. So I always pay attention to how the cards come out. But with this deck in particular, it's just a different type of deck. So they have extra things. And I tend to read, even in reversal, I tend to read them very similar. So I just decided, let's just do them all upright. And then we can enjoy the artwork from this beautiful deck. So, Dreams of Gaia for Virgos. Thank you for being here, for liking. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. And thank you for those who have reached out and gotten private readings. I appreciate that support immensely. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. So we have a choice, a decision to make. Okay. And I have the Counselor card up there at the top. The Counselor as being part of your outcome. With the Five of Swords. Almost like you're going to be going to get some type of advice on something that's unexpected that's being offered to you. And you're going to have to make a decision about it. They have the Nine of Pentacles here in the past, a recent past. That has to do with a financial gain of some sort. It's a focus on independence, entrepreneurship. For some, it can be about an inheritance, a lump sum of money or something like that. But a heavy focus on the independence there with that is what I'm getting. What else? Past. High Priestess in the reverse. What is that? What is that? Before I say, let me get another one. Oh, okay. It seems like we stayed in something a lot longer than what our intuition was trying to tell us. Okay, so yeah, you know, like if your intuition says, "Man, this sucks. I don't like this," or you want it to be independent from somebody or something, if that's what it was trying to tell you. And in between maybe waiting, we had a lot of personal sacrifices that were made, and so there's a decision not to wait any longer, or wait, some type of waiting period is up. In the issue, I have the Knight of Pentacles, and the challenge to the Knight of Pentacles is the Four of Swords. So a few things with their Four of Swords that's interesting is a focus on time management, because you have to have your rest. Okay, you have to have your rest and you have to recover and recuperate, but you still want to get stuff done. So it's a matter of structure and organizing out your time. It's by doing so, it's saying that you're gonna have a big success here by doing so. This might be a slow but steady. That's kind of good. Something that comes in overnight might tend to leave the same way. I've heard that. So this slow, steady build might be something that's good. This can be an offer coming in, something that offers you a little bit more stable money. If it's a person that is somebody who is like an honest person, dependable, if you can trust them, associated with your energy though, you know, so this might be you. In the heart of the matter, have the Child. It's associated with the number 1, and in tarot that would be like the Magician, so like a new manifestation. Have the Page of Wands reversed, so we could be waiting on some type of news. Waiting on news. Waiting on an ending. Waiting on news to get closure regarding an ending. Big change, big transformation with the Death card. So your heart wants to experience something new. And you are getting signs and synchronicities, because how you're feeling is the 7 of Wands. In this deck in particular, there's signs and synchronicities that are leading you to a feeling of knowing what kind of action to take, what direction to go in. What's the challenge here with the 4 of Swords? What's that challenge about? The Chariot in the reverse. Something that's not been moving forward or needs to pick up momentum. Could be a pause, though, also. I'm probably leaning more towards that, because the pause would allow for rest, rejuvenation, renewal. I'm just going to pull from some different cards. Tell me about the Chariot and the 4 of Swords. The main female. The main female. Mature man. And a message or a letter. So I see somebody taking a pause in order to relax their body, because it will kick in that divine feminine energy of receiving information, downloads, things that your intuition needs to pick up on. The more relaxed you are, you can look at it as a flow, maybe like a kinked up hose versus a relaxed, stretched out hose. Which one's going to allow for the more flow, right? Well, that's kind of like how the intuition is flowing in your body. Let's see about how we're feeling, because it feels like this energy is fired up, feeling fired up. Tell me more. No, because you've been really wanting something to change for a while and it hasn't. Oh, and you're getting news, and so you're getting news or you're getting some type of communication. 7 to the 8, we're ascending, and we're being faced with all of the things that have not changed or that have delayed us from moving forward. We're looking at the things that keep us stuck or limited, and we're wanting to change those things. So you're getting this big boost of fiery energy helping you. Tell me about intuition. This is in the environment, the energy affecting you in your environment. And it's another Knight of Pentacles. So it really could be a person. Like your intuition tells you that there's going to be an offer coming in that is stable, that is obviously different than something you've had before. Tell me about what this offer is that your intuition is telling you about. Tell me about the offer that your intuition is telling you about. Something that's going to really improve family dynamics or be better for the whole family. An offer, a job, thoughts. Feels like you might have connection already, or a telepathic connection with somebody. Coming through your intuition about what's going to come. Somebody's making a very big decision, it feels like, to give you an offer of some sort. It's going to bring a lot of abundance into your life, and it's literally part of your destiny for you to receive this specific offer. Tell me more about this communication, this offer. The child, another child reference. For a new beginning. And somebody is going to be expecting, because now I have the expectation. Of course, that's not going to be for everybody. So for most people, it's going to be the metaphor of this being a new experience. You should just expect that. Expect that something is going to be absolutely feel brand new. Goal and destiny is the Queen of Air. I see this as somebody that's communicating who they want to be in allegiance with and who they want to break up with. Let's just say it like that. Like knowing that your path is going to change, and then being really communicating, you know, no, I don't want you to go with me, or I'm not going with you, or we're going to move, or we're going to sell this house, I don't know what it is, or you're going to split from a company, I don't know, but you're going to put your foot down and you're going to communicate it. Because there's some kind of, like I said, there's some kind of new offer coming in, and it is very stable. I get stability, security, financial abundance here too for you. And so it's like cutting ties with what really wasn't working, maybe for a while, maybe something that we stayed in with for a while that we're now thinking, why did I stay into something so long? And there's your Queen of Pentacles. So there's definitely something coming very good for you regarding your pentacles, regarding your finances, and for some of you all, fertility and being a mother. So abundance for sure. A lot of strong Capricorn energy here. The abundance card is tied to the devil energy. It's 15, but I am looking at it as like abundance here on the financial realm. What the world is up with all these children? Are these all new beginnings for you? Maybe coming out of poverty, coming out of a lack mindset. What's up with all the children, Spirit? What's up with all the children? Taking a chance, and the rich girl. Taking a chance, taking a risk, somebody wanting to take a risk on you, or they see it as taking some sort of a risk. Not that you're high risk or anything, just like shooting. I don't know, I see it more as like shooting their shot. Somebody feels like you deserve to have everything and anything that you want with the rich girl archetype. That scythe might be a separate, and it might be the energy that you're separating from. Especially if you feel like somebody in your life was a direct influence on there being like lots of accidents, or lots of being around danger, or always in a poverty, lack mindset, always, you know what I mean? Like it's like you're the rich girl archetype, you're the privileged lady archetype, and so you trump it. And you have this like soulmate energy coming in, crossroads. They're going to make you an offer. Tell me about the Destiny card here, which is also the Tower energy. Ace of Swords, the truth, the clarity. You were in something where you were not being appreciated for all that you really are. And this new thing that's coming in, it's going to tear everything down that you used to know in the best way possible. And I feel like for a while you wore this mask here. This is their version of the Five of Swords, but I see this as somebody that's wearing a mask that's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine. But I don't know. I think there was something really conflicting about you knowing that you deserved more. You deserved this. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a good, genuine, caring offer. Because, see, behind this blindfold, this person is crying. You know, they're wearing a mask that says, I'm fine to everybody else. And then this comes in, it feels like it will warm your heart. And that's your truth, that's your clarity. So your truth is this destiny that's coming. There's going to be a big shakeup, guys. I gotta say, it's something that's going to kind of shake everything up. Tell me about Five of Swords. It's the Empress. This is why we're crying. Man or woman, when you know what you're supposed to receive in life and you know that you fit the bill of being the Empress energy and you're not getting it from someone, or that's not been your experience, you haven't been treated like the Empress, also makes sense why so many children are here with this energy, then it can be heartbreaking. It's not a reflection of you, though. That's important to point out, because I think there's a lot of misconceptions about that, but I won't continue on that. There's sadness because you've always been the Empress and you always deserve to be treated like an Empress. Some kind of big ending that we're deciding to do. Look at 1010 because it's time. It might be time to focus here also on your work, on your own stability and accumulation, things that you do, keeping yourself busy, living in the here and now with the Eight of Pentacles. So getting really good at your work, because there's some rather heavy endings. I mean, I'm not sugarcoating. There's releasing the past, and here's this new opportunity or offer to you, unexpected offer of love, something being proposed to you, because 1010 says it's time, and it's time for you to release the past of not being treated like the Empress that you really are, which is someone who is able and needs to, should be receiving everything and anything because of how much they give, because of how much like love is in the nature of that archetype. You've been on the bad end of receiving here, it looks like, for quite a while. And could be that we always knew we were an Empress, we just didn't wear the outfit. Metaphorically, we didn't listen to our intuition. Especially if we were dealing with somebody who wasn't treating us like it could have... I don't know, something could have ate at your self-esteem for a while or made you have a skewed view of yourself. And that's changing. That's changing. It's bringing in healing and abundance for you. I have the Wealthy Man. Look, that's the privilege, or the rich girl is number 12, and 13 is the Wealthy Man, and then the Kipper, that would be the divine counterparts to be able to have whatever and anything that you want, really. I mean, they're very wealthy, but they're wealthy in something they're creating together. I think this is who you'll be creating with. And you'll both be wealthy, prosperous individuals in love, finances, abundance in all forms. It's like the joy of just being alive is going to be shared. And there's going to be something that also feels like that you'd be working on bringing in a lot of abundance. It's part of your destiny. All right, so that was your messages. Those are your messages. Let's pull from the 108 deck. Moving on, it's part of your destiny, your plan, your cross. You have divine favor and you have a mission here in this life. You have a mission. Feels like something like that's going to be fulfilled, something to do with your mission. Pillory. This is this, and I don't know. It's either this guy or this guy or that girl. I mean, it depending on who's watching, but yeah, there's a relationship or situation that you're cutting off because there was open dishonor. It could have even been abusive, and I hope not, but there was just sheer mockery. You're coming out of that experience. You won't experience that with this energy. Unlikely. What is unlikely? Let me see what's unlikely. Hang on. So, it feels like there was, now we're getting into the whole spiritual realm here. Of there were energies that were trying to block this coming together for yourself. They were trying to block you having a completion. Trying to conceal something. I don't know, but it is, this person's on a path by themselves, or it feels like it right now, no matter who's around, because I feel like there's other energies that cannot come with you. They were actually part of the reason that some things were blocked or not made available to you. Okay. Tell me more about that. Okay, so whatever energy, it's unlikely that they would be able to keep blocking you from what is yours. But I think that they tried. Why? Because you're the magician. One. Because you're the magician. You're making something manifest. Whatever it was with with these people or whoever you were with, there was always something missing. Probably had to do with the way you're being treated. Trying to pull up the bridge on whatever those energies. So they're saying that you, at this time, they're saying that you have currently an open bridge to energies that shouldn't have access to you. And they want you to pull up the bridge and say that, give them a big no, like you cannot come with me. You're not part of my plan. You're not part of my path going forward. It's still talking about those energies. I don't know if they were a person of air, but Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is coming out. So this might be, though, how they were to you. Unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, cold, and abrupt. Critical and calculated. Even around this person, you could have felt like you were lonely or secluded. They could have been very controlling and made it so that you were secluded from everyone else, from people that you loved. Maybe got in the way or made up narratives or storylines to keep that happening. Making sure that they tried to close you off. I just get the sense of like people or an energy that really didn't want you to have access to anybody else, didn't want anyone to have access to you, vice versa, and didn't want you to think that you had any other options out there. Yeah, it was an optical illusion. It was an optical illusion, what you went through. It was not what it seemed, and it was somewhat of a trap. They were trying to use predictive programming on you, trying to get you to stay in a certain spot. Oh, that's not going to work out, and you end up being very abundant on your own here, in your own energy. There's just somebody here that also, that has an offer. It might help. So I'm going to say the months, timing-wise, might be Aquarius and Pisces season. So it might have to do with January, February, maybe March. Yeah, look. Oh my gosh. They're being very obvious that the things that you're going to cut out of your life, the people that you're going to cut out of your life, the bridges you're going to pull up for them not to have access to your energy anymore. They were blocking change for you. They were causing setbacks. They were the obstacle in a sense. Getting in the way of you getting your recognition, your castle, the thing that you want to build for yourself. Getting in the way of that. A roadblock. So, here's your knowledge, your learning. You're seeing secrets, things that were hidden beneath the surface. The illusion of, oh, we're successful, but nothing's moving forward. No, then you're part of the block. You're part of the problem. I have baggage, not you. I'm talking about that person or those people. Baggage, excess, unresolved issues held together. The next phase, be prepared to go to the next part of your journey. Tell me about the next part of the journey here, Spirit, please. Heart and home. Yay. So this is your next part of the journey. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family belonging, heart's desire, peace, contentment. That's nice. You're upgrading. Whatever you thought was lost is going to be restored. You are upgrading. Childhood. This is that new experience. You're going to have many new experiences, I feel like. You were definitely upgrading and repairing, fixing yourself, becoming whole. You're escaping the birdcage energy of being controlled or confined. God, what have you all been going through in the world? What you have to look forward to, okay? Let's focus on that. With the heart and home, chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, good stuff, elevated mood. It's another energy that has an offer here, though, because they want to show you how things are done the right way. And they have a lot of affection for you. Roses, love, romance, affection. They're yearning for you. They think that you have very high emotional EQ here. And they're infatuated and attached already. And you might not even know this person. But they are. All right, let's get an angel number message and wrap it up. Oh, I cut it at 0, 0, 0. It means you're limitless, and it means to pay attention to the signs that the angels are trying to give you at this time through what? Through relaxation, so that your intuition can be wide open and you receive messages. 21, you are inspiring. You also inspire somebody. You're highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged and it reveals in itself everything you do. I'm inspiring. 17, I'm independent. This talks about being independent, and the work that you produce when you're alone is unbelievable. So there's something that you're able to do on your own that is unbelievable. You are going to be quite successful. I definitely see that in the cards for you. I mean, wealth everywhere, abundance. So 8 says your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. I am successful. 0, 0. So really, angels are saying we're showing you signs. Look, signs and synchronicities. So follow their guidance without any delay is what it says. 555 says a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. So be open and be optimistic. I am optimistic. 10 means it's completion. There's a completion. So that's what I've got for you, Virgos. I'm sending you light and love. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, guys.